saw them in the preseason, we said they look like a group that has what it takes to be a Super Bowl winning team, and we've been proven right by what we've seen throughout the season.
All the talk, all the hype, but the past is prologue as this Super Bowl is underway. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And he's been sensational all season long, but he saved his best work for the playoffs, leading his guys to the AFC Championship a couple of weeks ago. And now he knows what lies ahead. He's going to need to play a near-perfect 4 quarters of football to get his guys to the finish line.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Brandon, lest my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, it's the 2nd time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah, and I think that the way things are going right now, they like him as a featured receiver. Let's see what kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take that away.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. On 3rd down, Lawrence. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught, but the bank judge right there to say incomplete. The Broncos send out their punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll have Lamar Jackson calling the shots, the former Heisman Trophy winner from Louisville. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And Charles, ho-hum, another year, another Super Bowl appearance for this head coach. He already holds the all-time record for most Super Bowl titles. And now here he is trying to bring home yet another.
You know what else he's doing? He's keeping all of us, meaning the media, the broadcasters, at bay. Because every year you think, okay, that caps a great career. And he comes back and wins another one. Okay, this one caps a great career. No, he goes after another one. Maybe we should tamp the brakes a little bit on whether or not he's going to leave and just appreciate the brilliance that he's bringing to the sidelines and to the Super Bowl itself as he goes out trying to win yet another Super Bowl title.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. On 1st down, Lawrence. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 7 yards to pick up there. Working with a 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And incomplete on the deep ball.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop, a man down on the return. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now, Jackson. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. And he'll give it here to his running back. Oh, nice move. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry, but it's not enough. And it'll be 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And this defense not giving him anything there, maybe a yard up to the 36. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. How about that? The defense's first sack. It doesn't come from one of the usual suspects up front. It comes from the secondary.
Yeah, I think they caught the quarterback off guard a little bit because he wasn't able to account for the possibility of that blitz and change the blocking assignment. He comes through and puts him on the ground.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Jackson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there. The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. 1st and 10 at the 19. Jackson now. That's complete to Turner. A gain of 6 there on first.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. With a first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit. Maybe featuring other people touching it for a while. And then you get a chance to come back to it. When things have changed a little bit, they have to make an adjustment.
Still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And this will be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Now a handoff here to his running back. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Touchdown! That's caught. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this Super Bowl at 7.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he is out of bounds as they'll start past the 30. Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive. And he'll give it here to his running back. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. Jackson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On second and a yard, Jackson firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 20-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. And to give this time to the tailback. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Now it's Jackson. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now it's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've reached halftime here in the Super. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We'll check on his status when we get back. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And they're going to speed things up here. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And he'll give it here to his running back. Powering his way forward and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Gonna give this time to the tailback. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 23.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 13-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. In lieu of the sneak on 4th and inches, they just say, give it to the big man in the backfield.
Yeah, fullback no less. Not many of those left in the NFL, but for those that have one, perfect time to use it.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles will extend their third-quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors. Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
A gain of 6 there on first. Now a handoff here to his running back. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Lawrence. He gets it complete to Harris. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in a shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and a yard. But to throw again is Lawrence. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Going to give this time to the tailback. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They go play action now. Jackson is going to let this one go deep. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big play that time through the air. 37 yards. One quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. 2nd down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. Now they try the right side here. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Eagles are starting to pull away in the 4th quarter of this Super Bowl. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And we're at the time in the Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Lawrence to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon,
pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Morris. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Jackson on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson throwing right, and that's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They'll try and run for it. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Eagles are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl.
Oh, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3, 4, 5 between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the fourth. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago is starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped. From the 27th, Lawrence. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Now Lawrence. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Lawrence will throw. His throw incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. On 3rd and 1, it's Lawrence. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A big play there. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now a handoff here to his running back. And bulldozing his way through. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Eagles have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
Point after try forthcoming. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was.
And no return here for Perry. That'll be a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now.
A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And he'll get this inside of Philly's 20 before being taken down.
So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver, fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A great play there with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Broncos cut into that lead. Well, yes, that's his 3rd touchdown catch, which is very impressive, but on the scoreboard, they're still struggling.
So safe to say that without him, my goodness, yikes, they are in major league trouble. He's doing his best to try and keep them in the game.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And the lead will be cut down to 14. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
From the 6.
And the Lombardi Trophy will rest in the city of brotherly love. The Philadelphia Eagles are the Super Bowl champs. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an